Let's get it, MP. Feeling you, Em.
Hey.
Oh, there he is, our all-star.
What's going on?
This guy knows how to set a goal and get it done.
I appreciate that, Cliff.
You having a good day, bud?
Yeah, I'm having a great day, man.
Have
You?
a seat. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let's set a new goal. Take a look at these for the second half. Let us know which ones you'd like to pursue.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a complete player. But I get buckets. That's what I do. And I wanna prove that I'm the best in the league at what I do.
Worrying about getting them stats up, huh?
No. I'm worried about the dynasty that we're building. I'm the offensive engine. And the more effective and efficient that I get, the farther along that we go.
Efficiency is key. Anyone can start chucking to get their stats up, but it's the guys who do it efficiently who drive winning.
And that's what I'm all about, Coach. No gunning, just pure ethical hoops,
Then
right?
we'll keep working till you get where you want to go, and we will focus on key matchups against the game's elite scorers to see who's really driving winning.
And I can't wait. This is gonna be fun.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this, and you'll be rewarded.
Tell them who you are tonight, MP.
MP, over here, over here.
Well, sounds like a lot of sugar.
What's shaking, MP?
Happy holidays, everyone! Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Fred VanVleet.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Jordan Poole out there with MP. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bey in at the 3 slot. And for the Magic, the Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the 3, Mo in the middle. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Black in at the 2 guard. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
certainly the headliner tonight. Well, MP has made it clear that scoring is an emphasis for him right now. He's looking to be more assertive offensively.
And when you have a player like MP make a statement like this, it sends a message to the rest of the team. It's him telling his teammates, give me the ball and let me do my thing. All eyes are going to be on MP, and he might be drawing some extra double teams too. A lot of teams want to prove MP wrong.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Guys, we know MP is a gifted scorer, but tonight he wants to take it to another level. He told me, I'm trying to set an aggressive tone out there for the team. I am going to attack every single chance I get. A one-man scoring machine, but it's all for the team.
Sounds like MP is planning to have a big night. Thanks, Allie. Doesn't go that time. And Washington with possession. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Here's Wagner, following the score by Washington. Pass to Banchero from deep. Knocks down the triple. Banchero's got 5.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Bay outside. Back to MP. Capella, the pass to Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Now here's Banchero. 26 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Here's Edwards. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2. Their first look at this year's Washington squad. Here's Banchero. And he gets the bucket.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Capella tries again, and he lays it up and in.
Relentless effort.
Banchero outside. Jacks up with 3, and it's Banchero again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by MP. Capella's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
MP getting it done for the Wizards. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the break. Checked in for Orlando. Van Vliet comes in for Harris. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Washington. Edwards comes in for Bay. Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
We've got Fred Van Vliet. Paolo Banchero is out there with Wagner. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Howard in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He picked up 49 points, and he didn't waste any of his chances, putting up an impressive field goal percentage. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
3-pointer Kispert. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Van Vliet. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Van Vliet's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Banchero against Valanciunas. Banchero no good.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
That's what coaches love to see.
Kuzma outside. Pass to MP. To the inside. Capella finds Edwards. Back to Capella. Kuzma outside. Here's Edwards. Down low, MP drops it in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Washington ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out though, Kenny.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Wizards.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And so in the game for Washington, Kyle Kuzma out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Jordan Poole. Poole outside. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Capella, defended by Wagner. And here's Edwards outside. And again, Washington with a triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Wagner outside. Banchero outside. Over Kuzma. Banchero no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
B.A. Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you gotta work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Edwards, a pass to Poole, just 3 to shoot. His first shot coming late. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Edwards got his 3rd assist of the night. Edwards against Anthony. MP, the pass to Bey. Kuzma with the ball. And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Orlando.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
MP, that one's good.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And Carroll with a screen on MP. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8. Wizards leading by 21. Inside, here's Sarr. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Wagner outside, pass to Black. Banchero outside, from outside the arc. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Here's Bay. Here's MP. Good on the bucket. MP's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Yeah, what a dish from Bay. Kept his eyes up the floor and found an open teammate.
3.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Wizards.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And Washington will go for a different look here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Capella. Sarr comes in for Kuzma. Kispert's checked in for Bay. And it's Koulibaly in for Poole.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so MP will bring it up for the Wizards. Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
The young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Black. Wagner for 3. Unable to get that one. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
The kick out to Edwards. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 38 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
the Bills, baby.
You know what?
So did you get to meet MJ in person?
He about to tear the
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Be here for our mascot mania. Offense and attendance will receive a selection. If you still want to be a part of any Wizards upcoming game, then please visit us online or send it for available tickets. And the next Wizards game will be doing a giveaway of a G-Wiz mug. A great way to show up for your DC family. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with videos of your favorite mascots, G-Wiz and the Wizard Girl. DC family, coming up as Wizards dancers Calendar Magnetite. Every fan in the house will get one. Put something fun on your fridge. And Wizards fans, we hope to see you at our next home game where we'll do a very expensive giveaway. Over 10,000 fans will receive their very own Wizards bag. And shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 42, MP.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and bitches, they know that I love them, I got them all holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Porter at the guard position. And for the Wizards, in the post, it's Sarr and Valanciunas. Jordan Poole is out there with MP. And it's Bey in at the small forward position. You know, Doris, when you compare the NBA to other major sports, it seems coaches just don't get as much credit for their strategy and their scheming and game plans.
Kevin, I think it's a misconception not only about the coaches, but about the NBA specifically, that it's not as complex as other sports. There's so much depth to this game. It is in a constant state of evolution. Once you think you've got the NBA down, I'm promising you it's going to evolve to another direction. This misconception is flat wrong.
And you know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to inflict maximum damage at the offensive end of the floor.
And that's exactly what he's been doing. He's as motivated as a player can be. And this is the kind of impact that not many guys are capable of having. The energy and effort he's playing with isn't easy to maintain, but If anybody can keep it up, it's MP.
For some news on NP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Well, guys, we've got the makings of a shootout in this one with guys on each team that can fill up the scoreboard. When I asked MP if there would be an emphasis on defense, he said, sure, DA. That's for the rest of my team. My job is to put up points. Lots of them. Let's see how that plan works out. Kevin?
Well, defense is huge, but man, the kid can score. I love watching his game, and this should be interesting. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Max Strus, one of those undrafted players coming out of college, but somehow wills his way by virtue of his shooting and his toughness. You love his story.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. You know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Shot clock at 5, and here's Mitchell from the arc. And Sarr pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
It's been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
Thank you, David. Poole. Can't connect from short range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Wizards trail by 3. Here's Edwards driving to the basket. Basket counts. He's got 9.
MP clearly put a lot of time into that floater. Boy, that one was pretty.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound, Washington. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP finds Valanciunas. The 3 from MP. Sinks the triple. Here's Mitchell. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Over MP. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards leading by just 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And some good... Both teams making substitutions here. The Cavaliers trail by 5. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Donovan Mitchell. Mobley is out there with Winslow. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Reeves in at the 5. The Wizards have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And Edwards launches it from deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Wade is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Number 32.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mitchell outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Here's Koulibaly, defended by Trent. Oh, MP sinks the triple. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He added 37 points and had a season high in boards. He was doing work on the glass. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Here's Mobley. Following the basket by MP. Misses from short range.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Shoots from the corner. Again, the Wizards score.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
The Cavaliers. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Washington Wizards.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted. But it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to see who's leading so far.
Don't give them too much credit, Kenny. Some fans know what they're talking about, most don't.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
In the post, it's Sarr and Valanciunas. Edwards is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Bay in at the 3 spot. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Wizards leading by 7. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Since halftime. Pass to Porter. Here's Strus. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Bay wide open, and he fires. The Wizards with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 3. 1:46 left here in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. Here's MP. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And there's Edwards on the assist by Bay.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
A minute 20 left to play here in the third. Mitchell up top. Edwards defending. They grab their own miss. It's Strus on the wing. Mobley kicks to Strus. Clock at 6. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Inside, here's MP, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Pass to Winslow. Now, here's Wade. Allen, a screen on Edwards. Trent against Capella. Tries again, and it's blocked.
I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
From deep, Trent. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Washington out in front, up 7. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to...
He's checked in for the Wizards. And Cleveland also making a change. Mitchell's checked in.
To this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Trent outside. Pass to Tyson. Now, here's Mitchell. No good. That would have tied it. MP inside. Covered by Mitchell. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Kuzma. Corey Kispert. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. Now he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Allen right side. Porter dishes to Mitchell. It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down hard.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
It's tipped and stolen by MP. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him.
And that's great communication between teammates. Nice delivery, and Valanciunas uses that big frame to finish with authority. So athletically, put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
Wizards leading by 8. MP finds a gap. Valanciunas finds Edwards. The 3. It's good from long range. MP's got 43 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Washington.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage
plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Just 3 to shoot. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 11.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. Got it. Good job in the low post. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Hey, yo, bad play.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
Good win. Let's keep it going. Throw them buffs on, MP. We're in the deep.